Hey everyone, this is Matt. Welcome back to Modventures. I'm eating some bread, and this is episode 29. Okay, so last night was the big Sony PlayStation conference. I'm actually recording this at 10 AM on Thursday morning, so I've only got a few hours to actually get this edited and uploaded for you guys to see tonight, but it will happen because you're already watching it. Anyway, you may be thinking, what is this device in front of me? Well, this is a transposer, which is made like this, really simple. And what it's doing is it's throwing things out of this chest into here, but it needs a signal. So I was like, right, I don't want to set up a big elaborate like redstone clock and do stuff. So I made one of these little doohickeys. They're actually really easy to make. I've actually got another one in my inventory here. They're made mainly from these things. So if I show you, so this is like what it's made from. It's pretty easy. I made way too much of the stuff. Basically, you just smelt stone, smooth stone, and then you mix some of the stuff with redstone, and yeah, it's really simple to make. So I just power it with a lever, and this happens. Pretty nice, right? So if I throw like all of this stuff in there, you'll see it being shot straight out at a really nice speed, and it's already done. So I can pick it all back up. Here's some stuff I was testing earlier. It's like Art Attack, and this is what I made earlier. If anyone gets that reference, you're such a 90s kid and I love you. Okay, so yeah, I think that works pretty well. And now you're thinking, why am I doing this? Well, I need to do a big sorting system for the base, mainly for down here. As you can see, I've gutted some of it, which is why I've got so many barrels. I say that, where are all my barrels? I had a lot. I must have put them in a chest upstairs. Unless I put them down here. Okay. Well, anyway, I had a bunch of barrels because I cleared out all of this. I had about 22 barrels, I think. Yeah, something like 22, 24 barrels. And yeah, cleared this out. I'm gutting this entire section. This takes forever to do, and I had an axe as well. I must have put them in a chest upstairs, but it doesn't matter right now. I'll get them in a moment. And basically, I want to set up a piping system that will basically just auto-sort itself. What are you doing down here? Auto-sort itself for all of that kind of stuff. So while I continue gutting that in a moment, I just want to talk about a few things people have told me about this, other than how ridiculously inefficient I am. Supposedly, I can actually just undo this. It doesn't work, look. I'm trying. I'm shift right-clicking, and it's not letting me put a lever there. Everyone and their yesterday's uncle told me about doing that. Maybe I'm on an old version, I don't know. But it's just not working. And most of the cobble is actually gone at this point. I think all of the cobble is gone. So someone also pointed out to me that it would be much more efficient. Let me put my jetpack on hover mode. This would be much more efficient if I just made all of these go down and then to one chest. Very good point. I didn't think of that. I'd need iron pipes and stuff sorted out, but yeah. Holy, okay, that is a lot of scrap. Wow, okay. So, some people have also been telling me that, I'm just going to open every single one of these chests. Okay. Some people have also been mentioning to me that scrap boxes don't work in mass fabricators. When I tested them in my creative world, which I have like running alongside this so I know what the hell I'm doing, it did work. So these scrap boxes, still useful. I'm still going to use them. Okay. Put that up there. So, yeah. So, basically, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep gutting out the bottom section. I'm going to come back and talk about the Sony press conference last night. And I'm probably going to gush a little bit. So, warning, gushing coming. I found my barrels. Barrels were in here. I had 29. Look, these are all the zirconiums and stuff. Why is my yellow bag in there? And here's my axe I was using to break them as well. So all my barrels are back. Alright, back to it. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't actually doing anything important then. I just got 2 phone calls. My internet company was just like, yo, dude, I've fixed your internets. Yeah, I've been having really bad issues with my internet recently. Due to, like, they've just changed some settings and they just fixed it. I don't know what they just did, but I've just got really good internet speed. So, yeah. Anyway, the Sony press conference. While I'm doing this, I'm literally going to empty all of this stuff into a chest. Let me go do this. And I'm just going to be running around sorting out where all of that stuff can be put into. My thought, even though people are going to be angry, is another chest. So actually, let me press O and just sort these like... there we go. Right. Do it again. Put something else there. Oh god. Right. I just basically want to empty everything out of my inventory. So I've got space. Space! Ah, actually reminded me, someone was saying on my Twitter that they wanted to see more Kerbal Space Program. If you guys want to see more of that, I used to do it a lot. I would be more than happy to jump back in. I'm very out of date with it though, so I'm not really up to date with all the new stuff. I once tried doing the whole docking thing, when the whole docking procedure thing came out, and crashed into another spaceship and ended a poor Kerman's life. So I'm not sure how much you guys want to see me killing a poor little Kerman. Well, that isn't going to look very good, but oh well, it'll do. Let's get another chest down. I feel like I need one of those pocket crafting tables, by the way. No one's actually mentioned it to me, but I think it might be a good idea if I get one. Oh, no, I don't want to make another one. You can go in there. Yeah, I'm just going to put any of my ores, like from in here into here. So, should have done it. Yeah, sweet. And then basically all I do is I take, say if I want to do copper ore and I want to do some silver ore, I put like the copper ore in here, even though it's pretty low on the old overclocker at the moment. And then I put, you know, like the silver ore in there. So yeah, I'm basically just going to be running between like up here and down and just getting everything sorted out. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to be talking about the Sony press conference, which happened last night at 11 o'clock my time, which was actually... It doesn't sound very late, but was actually very late for me because I've just reset like my sleep pattern and everything. So I started watching like some streams at around 10. We had a bunch of us in the Fire UK TeamSpeak. There was a big group of us all watching, and by the time it started, I was already feeling pretty tired. And I thought, right, this is going to be like a half an hour live stream, and they're going to show the PS4, and that's about it. 2 hours later at 1 AM, I managed to turn everything off and go to sleep. But it was totally worth it because it was great. I really had a really fun time watching. I'm just going to do this. The master is going to go crazy and use like way too much energy, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's see how this is doing. How is that? Is it draining from here? How is this not draining energy? It's siphoning energy from the very aura of the world. No. So yeah, really, really good. I was super impressed that they started off by just jumping in with, yo, these are our tech specs. I didn't think they were going to do that. Doing tech specs for any sort of thing like this is crazy, and I don't think we'd ever get anything like that from Microsoft with the next Xbox. If we do again, I'm going to be surprised, because tech specs seems like something game companies like to shy away from more than actually, you know, talk about and show. So I was very surprised about the whole tech spec thing. But, you know, pretty damn impressed that they decided that they wanted to talk about, you know, that kind of stuff to that extent. So they came on and talked about that. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really, really cool to kind of hear about in terms of tech specs, because what basically the PS4 is a mid-tier gaming PC, if you really think about it, because it has, you know, fairly good stats and stuff in it, but it's not, you know, it's not high end. It's not, you know, gonna run Crysis 3 on Max or something, but it's gonna make games look really good, and that means hopefully more chance of things like better aliasing and well, anti-aliasing and stuff, and you know, anisotropic filtering and stuff like that. I don't want to get super nerdy here, but I think, you know, it will look a lot better, and you know, it's instantly noticeable on the games they showed, like Killzone and that car game. Both of those look pretty good, and we saw some more in-game footage of Destiny right at the end. Super blew me away, because I did not think that I'd ever be seeing Bungie at a Sony press conference. I was like, well, this is definitely kind of the shades of what's to come. I kind of think this is almost like the tone to set for the next kind of generation. Why is this not... Oh, I forgot to turn that on. I'm going to put... No, actually, I'm going to put a full stack of that in. So this seems to be running out too quickly on the 4. Okay, so that's draining super quick now. It seems like the energy just goes straight into that. If I have enough, I suppose it's okay. Always can do with some coal stuff. I just don't know where the energy's coming from. It looks like it's draining from here, but it's way too little. Oh, it's because the solar panels outside are so strong. Okay, cool. I just blanked on my own setup there. Alright, I'm just going to empty the rest of this coal in here. And probably make another couple of chests. Again, I know I'm adding to all of the chests right now, and everyone's probably going, Matt, you're making your base look even uglier than it was before. And I totally agree. I am doing that. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I kind of need to, just to empty all the stuff below to start sorting everything again. So, you know, bear with me as I continue to talk about... Oh, man. It felt like E3. It just felt like E3. I was flipping my S word like crazy, especially when the Infamous announcement happened and the Bungie thing. They were like the two big things for me because I love Infamous. Infamous is one of my favorite PS3 like exclusives. That and like Uncharted, but Uncharted kind of it isn't, you know, at times it's too simple and too basic, but I still love the gunplay and stuff like that in Uncharted and the story. It's really good. But what it just completely blew me away that they showed so many games. You know, they had really powerful tech being shown, and I think now Microsoft in a way should be scared, and also hopefully producing something of equal footing. We'll probably find out before, maybe around GDC time, Game Developers Conference, which is March time, more about the next Xbox. But we shall see. I have no inside sources. I apologise. Oh, my awesome pickaxe died. So if people don't know, I am recording this Thursday morning. I think I said that at the beginning of the episode. But for me, I'm just still flustered. I mean, I've been awake for, I don't know, like an hour or so, and I've just been rewatching and checking out the stuff. And there's some amazing high-res, like, production stills of the new PS4 controller, the DualShock 4. It looks beautiful. I must say that controller to me is everything I wanted out of a new PlayStation controller. It's got the new analog sticks that go in rather than out, which I believe is concaving rather than convexing, which convex is the current controller, like analog stick. This is so nerdy. Oh my god. I believe I just entered the periodic table of nerdiness there. This is... What? This is going to be the screenshot for the video. This is it. Just a bunch of puke on the ground. No one will know what the thumbnail is if all they see is that. They'll be like, what is that? It looks like a giant snake. Anyway. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm not a fanboy of Sony. I just want to get this out. I'm not a fanboy of any specific console. I would say that at the start of this current generation of consoles, I was more of an Xbox fanboy because of Halo. But I feel like what I've played on the PS3 this generation has been so good and so defining that I'm not really any side now. I mean, I love, like, and more than anything, I'm probably a Nintendo fanboy. I just don't particularly like the Wii U at the moment, so, because Zelda is one of my favorite game franchises, so, man, that macerator is macerating. Let's do the aluminium. We haven't done any aluminium yet, or aluminum. Oh, you can't. How interesting. Right, so let's see. I'm gonna need more chests. We're gonna need more chests. Can we put all of these in the recyclers? Because I don't need all of this dirt to start with. I don't need all this dirt. Let's go find out. We'll go put it in our fastest one here at the end. And see if it produces anything. If not, then we've disposed of a bunch of dirt anyway, so we don't need it. We're not building a dirt shack. It's gone off the poll list now. Don't forget, tomorrow you can vote on what you want to see happen next week. I need more suggestions, guys, of what you guys want to see. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I know that some people have suggested computer craft and then obviously building nuclear reactors and stuff. Can someone also tell me in the comments if I'm right or wrong about the fact that nuclear reactors are really simple to make now, and you can just have like reactor, like power cable, and MFSU or something now? Because before you have to build a huge cage around it and support and everything, and I suppose you'd still have to if you didn't know how to lay it out, but I know how to lay out nuclear reactors. It's pretty easy. Maybe at the end of this episode I will show you guys my creative world setup where I've been testing nuclear reactors if you guys want to see that. You can't even reply to me because it's the end of the episode, but anyway. So, this has been a really boring episode. It's just been me babbling about Sony and disposing of a bunch of garbage, basically. Hopefully these bags I've put in my inventory help me pick this up. That did not help me pick that up at all. So, yeah, again, this episode is kind of just me clearing space for tomorrow's big sorting episode to end off the week. You know, I'm going to be making a bunch of barrels, a bunch of pneumatic tubes. Wait, actually, what do I need for pneumatic tubes? I should really get that sorted out, because I don't have too many. Oh, it's an E. So I need brass. So I need to make brass dust. Huh. I didn't... Alloy furnace, that's how I'm going to make it. So tin and copper. I'm going to start that going as well this episode then. Let's unload this, then unload it over here because this was full. Okay. I don't actually know if this is producing more stuff, so you guys tell me if this works or not with dirt. There's just cobblestone just appearing. Hello, random cobblestone. Oh wow, there's stuff in here, okay. So it must have been still processing the cobble... Oh, I must have had cobblestone, maybe, in one of these chests. It's definitely working. And that's still got... Yeah, okay. Cool. Right, so you guys don't want to see me keep going down there and collecting all that garbage. It's pointless. I even wouldn't mind letting it all despawn. There's very little need. So right, okay, so alloy furnace. Let's make these things. Let's get a bunch of this going. So we named this alloy furnace many eons ago. We named it Calcifer. So hello Calcifer. It has been a while. We have not seen you since episode blah. We have bronze. We need brass. I don't think I've got any brass left. Oh, I say it and I hover over it. Okay, so we've already got a little bit. So tin and copper. And definitely have a lot of tin. Where is my... This chest, isn't it? This is what I'm looking for. And there's no tin in here. Great. Okay, so I just started macerating a bunch of tin. Let's see if we've got any hanging around in here. Oh man, I've got a lot of crap in here. Let's sort through it. Is there a way just to show the names of... Oops. I pressed a button. I don't know what I just did. I just broke the game. Pulverized tin. So we have a little bit. So far we don't have any tin dust though. Does this still work? Yeah. Okay, so we've only got a little bit of tin. So, ooh. I don't mind if I do. Ooh. They were from the cows in the previous episode. I completely forgot about those. Right, so let me get this going. Let me split that and put some in here as well. And once this is started going, I will be back. Let me get rid of this lead ore. I just had the weirdest thought. I wonder what smelting would smell like. Like, I mean, in Minecraft, like, is that a thing we're going to get in gaming? Like, smell-o-vision? Seriously, this is the weirdest thing I think I've ever thought about. That's weird. Anyway, Don't forget that the Mojang is still going on right now. That is the Mojang developer kind of charity thing where they're making game prototypes that you get for whatever you want to donate. Works a little bit like a Humble Indie Bundle. You can go over there and donate. Oh, that's on humblebundle.com, I believe. And watch the live streams. If it's still going on by the time this is out, I'm unsure. Why I'm talking about it is it actually goes towards one of the charities that we actually work with, which is Block by Block, which is in collaboration with Mojang and the United Nations Habitat, UN Habitat. So, yeah, please go donate to that cause. It's really, really great. And we talked about it on stage at Minecon. Anyway, enough yabbering. Let's grab some of these. And I put some copper on as well. Okay, so we put this with this, I believe. Let me check. I think it's that way. Tin and copper. I don't like the way this copper looks. This copper looks evil. And I'm just going to plonk. I'm actually going to... This is kind of risque. I'm going to use a scrap box. Yeah, I said risque. Sue me. Don't sue me. So one scrap box... Okay, I'm not going to use the scrap box. Alright, I'm just going to use some coal. I don't know why, I just had this crazy idea of trying to use a scrap box to power a furnace. It's a weird idea. No, put that in there. There we go. Good alloy furnace. Good calcifer. Look at, I like he looks really angry when he's turned on. That is a weird and almost very dirty sentence. Two, why am I talking to or about some sort of strange inanimate block in Minecraft? What is wrong with me? Yeah, don't answer that question. So I put some more tin over here. So sweet, there we go. It's making lots of brass. And we're obviously going to need these for the pneumatic tubes in the next episode, which we're going to be using this kind of setup with, I think. I'm going to make the biggest chest possible, and I think I'm just going to have one, and then the transposer pointing down, and then sorting from there. Now, I believe the biggest chest you can make is a diamond chest. Let me check. So, diamond chest, golden chest, crystal chest. Whoa! Ender chests are great. I love ender chests. You can get these with different codes on them and stuff. Let me go check what the difference between a diamond chest and a crystal chest is, because this thing sounds ridiculous. Okay, I am back, and I've just figured out what this is. It's a transparent chest. I don't really understand why you'd want it, so I think I'm just going to stick with this. Supposedly it's for, like, aesthetic reasons. Like, you can see all the items inside it. It just seems really bizarre to me to have that. But anyway, we're going to make one of these, which actually has 108 slots in it, so that could technically store 108 stacks of 64, and if someone does their maths and doesn't edit cleverly here, that's 6,912 stacks. That is so wrong. Don't do that. That would be items, not stacks. Yeah, over 6,000 items, so that's 108 stacks of 64. Yeah, don't let me do maths on the air like that. Don't let me do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a chest probably like over here somewhere, maybe over here, and what that will do is that will pipe straight down and collect everything in pneumatic tubes, shoot along pneumatic tubes, and go into lines of the thingy-mabobs. I think how I'm going to lay it out, I'll just show you kind of with my cursor here, is top line, like this line here would be pneumatic tubes, and then this line here would be pneumatic tubes, and then here, like these are barrels, so it'd kind of be long kind of waves of them. I'm kind of thinking of maybe like cutting this section off here so we can just have like a smooth wall, or maybe just indenting it once, like this, so that it's just slightly back from the wall. And then we have kind of a run going. But yeah, I'll kind of think about it more tomorrow, in tomorrow's episode. So down here we're going to have the same thing. Probably cut this a little bit and then just have it running all the way down. I'm not really sure how I'm going to get from one level to the other with the pneumatic tubes or anything, so... But But yeah, there's pretty much everything prepared for tomorrow's exodus of sorting. So hopefully by the end of tomorrow's episode we'll actually have some sort of good sorting system in place. God forbid, right? Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you guys have your opinion. Well, you do have your opinions about what's wrong. What is wrong? It has run out of things to make. There we go. Yeah, so if let me know what you guys thought about the Sony press conference. You can always catch us on Twitter at FireUK, or me personally on Twitter at FireDragon04, which if anyone's clever and remembers things, that's actually our old YouTube name. But alas. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching, and yeah, check back tomorrow for a crazy end of sorting week, and also your chance to vote for what you want to see next week. So, see you guys then.